Thank you, God. Mirror, mirror in the stall, who's the stinkiest one of all? Our video of the day comes to us from former Rep. George Santos, who revealed the smelliest member of Congress to our political hygiene correspondent, Jim Norton. Roll it, Axel.
Sure. With no mental reservation.
Sure.
The worst body odor in Congress is definitely Jerry Nadler.
Really?
It's so bad. It's so bad. Dude,
Jerry Nadler stinks.
Dude, he stinks. Jerry Nadler would waddle down that aisle and crop dust it. like it was every step of his waddle was a fart. But dude, the dude just stinks.
So Jerry Nadler
bad.
farts and he smells.
And he smells. And he's greasy and oily. I'm like, ew, take a shower, goddammit.
God, I love him. So should we be shocked? It's about as surprising as finding a ham under Joy Behar's pillow. I imagine every time Nadler farts, Washington declares a public health emergency. But who knows? Maybe George likes the guy.
Do you dislike Nadler? I've never met him.
I can't stand him.
You don't like him?
Dude, he stinks. How do you like somebody who stinks?
I mean, that's a great point. It's very difficult.
It's very difficult to get past somebody who actually actively smells bad. Oh my God, you can't do it.
And is it also like that BO unwashed?
It's everything. It's like just look at him. He's always greasy.
So once again, this humble show of yours breaks the stories before everyone else. Let's take a fond look back at our coverage. Jim Comer writes that Jerry Nadler, no joke, smells like a truck stop restroom. Which is false. Truck stop restrooms are cleaned once a day. Jerry Nadler was so angry, he announced that he'll no longer be giving a courtesy flush. They stink worse than the Capitol's men's room after Jerry Nadler's lunch of curry clam soup. It's like one fart destroying the sex appeal of Gerald Nadler. But why does his face always have that look like he's walking behind Gerald Nadler? Do you ever get, like, when you're watching it, you go, I can smell Gerald Nadler. I can smell I can smell him. He farts a lot. We hope they're farts. Jim, excellent reporting.
Thank you very much, Greg.
Yes, exactly. On top of this, were you surprised when Santos told you Nadler smelled terrible?
Not really. No, I had originally asked him who had the worst breath in Congress, and he was a little nervous about that. He's like, and then he goes, but without reservation. Then he just launched into Nadler. So then he confessed that the worst breath was a Republican, so he didn't want to offend somebody who he likes. He wouldn't say the name, but I'm dying to know.
It's interesting that he launched into Nadler. Usually there are things launching out of Nadler.
During that podcast, it's like a 90-minute conversation. He saw that James Comer's name is.
Yeah.
He saw that we brought that interview up, and he went crazy. He was so happy because he's like, he said something that he smells like he actually soils his pants, like beyond just farting.
Yeah.
So, and the best part is in the Daily Mail they wrote about it, and then it said Nadler's office has refused to comment.
Because they're holding their breath. You can't talk when you're like this. They nodded.
By the way, George Santos, I don't know, President Trump does watch this show. Can he pardon George Santos?
I mean, we've had, every time that we have George Santos scheduled on this show, there was a plane crash or there was something, we always had to bump the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Get him on, he's great, and I think the president should pardon him. I'm making an open appeal to President Trump to pardon George Santos.
Should he pardon Jerry Nadler?
You know, Liz.
Sorry.
Do you agree, Liz, since you're already talking?
Sorry.
Do you think that Santos could be a bit exaggerating? Because I hate to doubt his veracity.
Right. No, I don't think he's exaggerating. By the way, it's need to know information. What do you say about Eric Swalwell? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know if he mentioned...
I'm kidding.
Oh, he did mention someone gay, and he said something very vulgar about him, and I really...
Oh, okay. But he said the term crop dusting?
Dusting as in
Did he mean to use the A word instead of the O in that letter of crop? Or?
Oh, crap. No, I couldn't believe he said it. When he said he cropped us, he couldn't know what that
What
means.
do we do about Jerry Nadler? Should he have charcoal pills, or did Biden's climate rules outlaw charcoal pills for that?
I mean, in my opinion, if Nadler smells and farts in Congress, we should stand up and applaud him.
Yeah.
You basically have your own Doge correspondent here.
Yes.
Getting to the bottom of what actually matters in Washington.
Literally getting to the bottom. You know, Emily, we never hear about women smelling. What is it? What's the secret that women have that they're never stinky. Like no one, I never in high school, well, I went to an all-guys school. Grade school, I never met a smelly girl.
Because women don't fart.
Yes.
We don't have anal glands.
Oh.
Look, here's my whole point about this. It is disgusting. There is nothing I hate more, and I think part of it is because I'm always on a plane or a train or an automobile, like commuting somewhere, like rubbing shoulders with everyone else of humans discussing, there's nothing I hate more than people farting in public. I hate it. And the fact that we just now learned that someone that represents us from this state is like, or California, I can't remember. It's like shuffling down the aisles, crop dusting everyone. Like, that is disgusting. And it's George Santos that was like removed from the ethics investigation. Can we have the ethics committee investigate Nadler? Like, cork your booty. Like, do not do that. No, thank you.
Booty.
Right, you guys?
Cork your booty.
I think it is a horrible, hideous, like not talked about epidemic, hygiene, and how people smell. It infuriates me, and I gag just talking about, like, I have, like, obviously, like, I gag easily, whatever. So just smelling that in my mind, too, like.
Yeah. You're
I
right
even
there,
hate
kiddo.
the F word.
I'm gonna disgusting. It rages me.
Charlie, we know that something smells rotten in Congress, but we didn't think it was literally smelly. Who's the?
I have nothing to contribute to this.
Well, let me ask you. You're the
Terrific
newest
conversation.
member of Fox and Friends Weekend.
So, but
Who's the smelliest member?
I would say this. I do think because I was New York, I was DC bureau chief for the New York Post for years, so I covered Jerry Nadler, and I was always amazed that people joke about DC being Hollywood for ugly people, but this guy takes the cake. I mean, this guy's the king of Hollywood for ugly people.
You should be taking less cakes.
But what's kind of interesting about it is the reason you have these people that would never get elected anywhere else, all coming from New York. You know what it is?
What?
It's because the media market in New York City is the most expensive media market, or right after LA, in the country. And because these people run their campaigns on radio.
Right.
So Chuck Schumer and Pigpen get elected. Exactly, they have faces
If you
for radio.
saw what you were voting for,
Yeah.
yes.
Or if the radio had smell, like gave smell, you would
Scratch and sniff
right,
billboards.
right,
Yes.
exactly.
Sniff, and you're like,
they would never win.
Gah.
Right.
Oh, there you go. That's why I don't listen to the radio. I don't know what that means.